This is the captain. We'd like to welcome you on board.
Regal Princess is one of the largest luxury cruise ships in the world.
Basically, we have everything a small town has and a population to go with it.
A crew of 1,400 live and work on board for up to 9 months at a time.
Normally when you're on the toilet on the other ships, you've got one leg in the shower.
From new recruits...
I was scared. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna like it?
...to senior officers.
Dusty, if I don't like something, I will tell him straight in the face.
This is the story of life at sea.
Get up, you're gonna have so much fun.
This time, it's turnaround day, and picky hotel manager Dirk turns detective.
Under the bed, no surprises?
No.
No? A hair, from a long blonde hair.
Dancer Dulcie is beginning to miss home.
Being away from him for so long kills you a little bit inside.
Herbert's in hot water with lost luggage.
If I don't have the bags tomorrow, maybe I will start getting nightmares.
And Timothy is cock-a-hoop about his new job.
It's exciting, right?
Regal Princess is heading back to Denmark after an 11-day cruise around the Baltic. It's an early start for Captain Perrin.
2:20 was the wake-up call this morning. When you get up and then you can actually see it, it makes life a bit more bearable.
Arrival in Copenhagen for turnaround day signals the busiest time for the crew. The entire ship will get a full makeover before new guests arrive in just a few hours.
We're having about 10,000 pieces of luggage getting off the ship this morning while we say farewell to our guest.
Hotel General Manager Dirk is on the prowl, which is an added pressure for the crew.
Have a couple of hours to clean the entire ship and then embark another 3,300 guests. And so it's extremely busy, it's very testing.
Dirk is from Berlin and has worked on ships for 17 years. He's famous for his meticulous inspections.
I encourage the team to, lead by example, to fetch it and to make sure the ship looks spotless. If they see the boss is picking something up from the floor, the crew will hopefully follow, They know I'm very picky. Probably the German reputation, I would be afraid.
Dirk's attention to detail keeps everyone on their toes.
Dusty. Yeah, it's a bit dusty. And if you guys can keep an eye on it, please.
Yeah,
That'd be nice, huh? Thank you.
Yeah, Dirk is the only German on board, and that's just how we like it, actually.
In housekeeping, a small army have just 2 hours to clean, polish, and vacuum everything in sight. Down in the laundry, 20,000 sheets and towels must be washed and pressed before the new passengers arrive.
How are you, gentlemen? All good? Busy?
Yep.
Cabin supervisor Michelle from the Philippines must do her bit to ensure all 1,800 passenger rooms are ready on time.
My role is to make sure the highest level of cleanliness in every cabin. This pillow should be in the bed. Andrew? Okay. This one should be in the bed, all right?
With the clock ticking, Michelle's focus is getting the cabins finished down to the tiniest detail.
Andrew, the lines should be always together, all right? For me, it's a very stressful. He's not gonna be ready for 1 hour. So I need to get one guy to give him a help. Don't panic, okay? Everything is gonna be okay, all right?
It is not just housekeeping that needs to be ready.
5, 6, 7.
Backstage in the theatre, rehearsals are underway for a brand new show.
It started with our first ship, Patricia was her name.
But new girl Dulcie's team are a man down. One of the male dancers has suddenly left the ship, forcing them to restage the routine.
4 and 5 and 6 and 7. One more time. 5, 6, 7.
A boy just got up and left the other day. He was a really good friend of mine. I was just sad that he's gone. He was just missing his life that he used to have.
Our vessels are abounding,
I don't think a lot of people realise how hard it is.
Dance captain Eleanor will have to keep a close eye on Dulcie as she adapts to life at sea.
Anyone new to ships, it can be quite a difficult adjustment.
And the changes in the routine are also proving to be a challenge for Dulcie.
This will be our first time that we perform it. Doing that made me realise how many little different things I was doing wrong.
As the passengers start arriving on board, their first port of call is Timothy on the front desk.
Do you want this bit? This is probably the busiest embarkation day that I've ever seen. Look at the long lineup. There's a lot of people in here.
Timothy's counting down the days until he starts his new job with the excursions team.
Ticket number.
But right now there's trouble brewing. Lost luggage.
We're gonna do everything on your behalf, basically. So we're gonna contact the airline, find out where it's at, and we'll send it to the next port that we're in.
Mother and son, Reba and John Lockhart, have flown in from America.
I went to Philadelphia, from there to London, and from there to Copenhagen. They told me my luggage would go straight through, but it didn't. And I've been in these 3 days.
Do you have the bag tag number with you? There's a lipstick print.
I
know. What are you doing? That's hilarious.
Do you get a lot of those?
Lipstick prints?
Yeah.
Not me.
But the Lockharts aren't alone in having no clothes. And Timothy's supervisor, Herbert, from Mumbai, is getting it in the neck.
So you checked in a total of 4 bags, but 3 went missing, right?
Right.
Right now, I will follow up on your luggage and have it delivered to the ship.
When you're spending $10,000
Yes.
and you're staying in your room because you have no clothes, doesn't give you that great experience.
When an airline loses luggage, getting it to the ship isn't simple. It's a moving target. Herbert spends hours each day chasing cases.
I'm really sorry. As you know, we are trying our best. At this point in time, I do have about 8 missing luggage reports, and the day isn't over yet. I will take care of the snow worries, yeah?
Herbert has been quite successful. I think his recovery percentage is probably like 97 percentile or something like that. He's really good.
But with more and more bags reported missing, Herbert has his work cut out. With the last supplies being loaded, the crew is working overtime to get everything shipshape. Over in housekeeping, the cabin staff are making a final push before one of Dirk's infamous inspections.
Oh my God! Need to clean everything as fast as you can.
Even Michelle pitches in to get everything in place.
So since everybody is busy, we are the ones doing it, the supervisor.
The pressure is starting to show.
Hi! Hi!
But time is up. Michelle's boss, Dirk, is here to check that not even a hair is out of place.
Man, these magnets are strong. It's like a workout, Michelle. Huh? They're always very picky, very, very picky. We like the attention to the detail, and it's good for the team as well to know that I and the management team checks this. Otherwise, some people might do some shortcuts, you know, and we don't want that. Under the bed, no surprises?
No.
No? A hair, from a long blonde hair. Misha, what are you going to do with that hair? Where can I show it?
Just give it to me.
I gotta give you a better present next time.
With the cabins now signed off by Dirk, it's all aboard for the final wave of passengers, and Captain Perrin is ready to leave.
Have we got permission to sail?
But as they start to pull up the gangway, the ground staff discover a problem.
No other passengers checking in right now. Copy this.
2 passengers have failed to turn up, and the ship has a tight schedule to keep to. Captain Perrin must decide whether to delay departure or leave them behind.
Would you turn up at an airport 2 minutes before the plane pushes back?
Any delay costs money. More fuel will be needed to go faster to get to the next port on time. The bill could be thousands of pounds.
Okay, copy. We'll wait till 1800 and then we'll go.
At the last moment, they spot something from the bridge.
We got a taxi there.
There's a taxi shooting in.
Captain just said he can see a taxi from the bridge.
On the phone with Mrs. Cleveland. She is in a taxi that just came.
The final two passengers have made it back in the nick of time.
2 minutes to go. Very lucky. Hi.
Madam?
When they come out, when they walk into the gangway, I'll give a little honk on the horn. Okay, as soon as everyone's on, bring in the gangway, please, staff.
Yes, sir.
While all the passengers may now be accounted for, their luggage is another matter.
I have no idea where these bags are. The bag is possibly in China or in Japan. It's all my problem now. Are you gonna put me on hold again?
During the cruise, Regal Princess will visit 7 different countries around the Baltic Sea. While the passengers head ashore to explore, hotel manager Dirk gets down to his daily regime.
A little bit like military training, I don't know. Try to have a little bit of discipline. All the good food on the cruise ship, you have to work it off somehow. When I was 19 or 20, we had mandatory military service, so I was for 1 year the Air Force actually, yeah. And I liked it a lot, it was very good. I was thinking to stay longer, but I decided against and go back to hotels, and I'm very happy I did it. With a big day-to-day operation like this, it is important to have rules, it is important to have some discipline, it is important to have things in order. If we lead by example, I always hope that the other ones will follow us.
One crew member keen to impress his boss is Herbert from the front desk.
If you check over here, I want to see myself growing up the ladder and see myself to be the hotel general manager one day. So that's one of my secrets for myself. I have some lost luggage, is that true?
But if Herbert wants to earn the extra stripes on his shoulder, he'll first have to find the passengers' 41 missing bags lost by the airlines.
Security just informed me that the luggages are ahead of the pier.
With so many bags missing, today's haul is just a drop in the ocean.
They are looking for the next available flight to send to Copenhagen.
This family from Saudi Arabia have had no luggage for 3 days, and, desperate for clothes, have been forced to hit the shops.
7 pieces! So your bag is in Paris, that's what we have been advised by the airlines.
All our luggage. My parents, my baby, my wife.
I'm really sorry. We're trying our best to get the bags.
It's 1 or 2 luggage, no problem. But all of them, this is disaster for us.
Yes. For someone who's missing 7 of their baggage, it's like their entire life. If I don't have the bags tomorrow, maybe I will start getting nightmares. The entire 10 or 11 members of their family questioning me, where's my bag, where's my bag?
Dressing up is an important part of the cruise experience, and there are several formal occasions on every trip. For those looking for something exclusive, paying £75 buys you a seat at the chef's Lumiere table. In charge is maitre d' Silvio.
Cutlery is 18-karat solid gold. The actual table is in ebony. This is a beautiful petal. The cost of just this composition is $500,000, just this.
To get a return on the investment, Silvio has done a hard sell on 4 foodies from North America.
We've heard that it has to do with a curtain of light.
The light curtain that surrounds the table. He says, forget everything you've done before, because this is going to be this much better. Okay, you said it, I'm holding you to it.
With expectations high, can Silvio deliver on his promise of a night to remember?
Hey guys, give it a big smile. And look at the camera. Like, and one more for the blinkers. All right, now we're going to wrap you.
The luxury decor cost a cool £1 million. No expenses spared to make these guests feel a cut above.
We are wrapped in light.
look at the other people around the restaurant, which they say, oh my God, what's happening? They get so jealous. Can we go there? No, 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 no. This is a special occasion only.
What I really enjoyed was the look on the other passengers' faces. We were sitting there, and then all of a sudden people are watching and the curtain starts to close, and we're kind of like, hey,
yeah,
we're behind the curtain and you're not.
With much of ship life dependent on dressing to impress, a lack of luggage is spoiling the Reedies' holiday.
I've had a number of conversations with Herbert, probably every day. Our luggage has been in a number of cities that we haven't been. It's always 1 or 2 cities behind us.
So I have his socks on. I wear this outfit almost every day. I wash these in the sink, along with my couple of pairs of underwear.
Even the things that the ship can provide, they called and said that they could help us on formal night. So they could have provided me with the tux, but they have nothing for the ladies. So we didn't get to do that either.
But Herbert is not giving up.
Can we please arrange these bags to be flown on high priority, because it's been quite a few days. Okay.
While passengers are missing their luggage, Dulcie is starting to miss home. Like many of the crew, she signed up to an 8-month contract at sea.
I've got one card that my boyfriend sent me. I miss you every minute of every hour of every day. Lots of love, your Rorykins. Rory's at the moment playing Eddie in Mamma Mia in the West End. We had a massive group of friends that we went to college with. They all went to watch him on his opening night, and so I missed all that. Being away from him for so long actually kills you a little bit inside.
For Dulcie to keep her dream job, she must put her homesickness to one side and focus on being ready for her next performance.
6 and 7. So you've got your lovely petal where you should be splitting. And 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
How are you?
Real good.
I'll take it.
Over on the front desk, Timothy is putting a brave face on his own worries.
So there's a new guy on the desk. Right over there. His name is Mikita. He stole my glasses. Passengers are actually getting us confused. And they're saying, I spoke to you earlier about such and such. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Pretty sure it's the other guy. He's totally stealing my identity. Oh, thank you for calling Passenger Services. Timothy speaking.
Herbert, however, is in a buoyant mood. He has tracked down the missing bag of mother and son, Reba and John.
Hello, Mrs. Lockhart. How are you?
Found it, huh? Thank
Yes.
you. I'm sorry for
No,
the way
no,
I'm
no.
dressed.
Well, you have all your pretty dresses inside. You're just one of my 41 missing luggages. I still remember.
Wait, stop. There's 41?
41.
Out of
You're kidding.
41?
Yes.
Wow.
I received 8 this morning, so you were
Wow,
one of
so
the
you're,
8.
you're in the top 20%.
Yes.
Right. You've never been in the top 20% on anything before.
So I still have a big number to look after, and
Oh.
that's
Oh,
a
you
big
don't
challenge.
have- You don't have a happy job, huh? Bye-bye.
One down, but many more to go. Herbert's mission is far from over. Dulcie is putting everything into her first job as a professional dancer. But living the dream has come at a price.
Oh, it breaks my heart to even say it. But yeah, I miss my brother's wedding. As much as it would kill me to not be at the wedding, I'm going to earn money so I can buy him a nice present. I was scared. After all the days of being like, I wish I was on a cruise ship, wish I was seeing the world, wish I was dancing every night. And then it actually came round and I was like, oh my God, am I gonna like it?
Despite the hardships, Dulcie finds her reward in every performance.
It was like everyone I'm so happy. There's nothing better than being on the stage. Seriously.
While Dulcie may be excited by her new job, will there be any reward for Herbert in his quest for lost luggage?
Are you the Santa Claus?
Almost.
Hi. Okay, so this is the Saudi family. This is the American couple. When I see bags, it just makes me happy, and I cannot ask for anything more than lost luggage.
With the delivery of missing luggage safely on board, Herbert has a chance to reunite bag and owner in his own unique way.
Close your eyes, close your eyes.
It's hard to know who is more pleased.
You're a hugger, huh?
Herbie the hugger.
Okay. Thank you so much. We've needed these clothes.
Well, I need to give you a hug.
Okay.
When I'm very excited or, I just need a hug. So I just, just get onto it, and I couldn't stop myself. Yeah, that's good enough.
Mission accomplished. Herbert can relax until turnaround day comes again. As dawn breaks on Regal Princess, the crew is already hard at work.
Good morning, how are you?
Hotel manager Dirk is patrolling the ship for one of his infamous inspections.
Ah, here we go. That's what we don't want on the floor, right? So we want to make sure nobody falls here. I think it went the wrong way. Can happen, right? Every day we maintain rounds in order to check our health and safety standards. We aim for perfection, but as we know, not everything is always perfect in the world, and if I wouldn't have a job.
But Dirk's not just looking for mistakes. Today he's on the hunt for crew going over and above the call of duty.
Look at those smiles, huh? I think if I ever would be in a bad mood, I come here, I get those beautiful smiles, it's gone in a second.
Working away from home isn't all plain sailing. To keep up morale, Dirk runs an Employee of the Month competition.
A happy crew member makes a happy guest, very simple. So we try to catch them doing things well, but only one person can win in a month, of course.
Everyone in the crew is in the running. Dirk will reveal the winner at a grand awards ceremony in a few days' time.
The Employee of the Month gets rewarded with deck privileges, tours, dinners, cash rewards, extra time off, and they get a little special badge, and they're very proud of this. Good morning. Good morning. Enjoy.
With a top prize of $500, competition is fierce. The current king of the awards is lost luggage expert Herbert. In his cabin, he's got a special wall to prove it.
This was my first year at sea, and in October 2011 I was announced the consummate host of the month, and I couldn't believe it that it was me. It was one of the best moments of my life. In the last 4.5 years I have achieved consummate host of the month 3 times. I cannot explain how happy I am, of course.
With the awards fast approaching, everyone is going the extra mile.
Here we go.
On the front desk, Timothy's been charming the passengers.
He's the best. He's the best.
Today's his big day. Following a successful trial with the shore excursion team, he's changing jobs.
I have
This message is from the passenger services desk.
30 minutes left on the passenger services desk. I'm really excited. I'm just really excited to do something different.
But before handing in his uniform, Timothy has to say goodbye to his supervisor.
I don't know how I'm gonna leave Herbert, to be honest, because I just can't go a day without seeing Herbert. I'm actually quite sad because I'm gonna leave.
I'll miss you though, having part of my team.
Because I'm amazing?
Well, something like that.
Thanks, Herbert. That's so funny.
And don't be late.
I hope not. I'm out skis. I'm so excited. But, you know, I'm going to miss these guys, of course. But yeah, big time. I'm going to miss them big time.
Hotel engineer Scott has only been on board a few weeks, and he's keen to make a good impression. Down in the engine room, he's taking charge of one of the most important jobs on board, making drinking water from the sea.
You know when you get mineral water, it's all filtered by the rock, the calcium-rich stone. That's all it is, it's just a mineral filter.
The passengers get through more than 1 million litres of water a day. It's down to Scott to keep it flowing.
I want to take a photograph of the condition of the sand that's in there at the moment. When people are opening the tap or having a shower, I don't think they realise every time we're at sea we're constantly making water and filling up tanks. If there was a problem down here and we couldn't make water, we'd have a serious problem. That's quite clean actually. Carry on guys, happy.
Scott has to make sure there are no mistakes. Everyone on board is relying on him.
Looking after the drinking water is a big responsibility. If you muck that up, you can seriously make someone ill, you know?
While the guests put their feet up, the crew have to work around the clock without days off. 11 years ago, deckhand Raymond said goodbye to his 7 sisters in the Philippines to come to sea, and he has big ambitions.
My dream is to become a captain of the ship. Hopefully someday.
For now, Raymond has to settle for driving slightly smaller tender boats.
Morning.
Today, he has to get the passengers ashore for a day of sightseeing.
Show party, tender 11 approaching with 163 passengers on board. I do everything I can to bring all the passengers safe and sound.
It's very, very smooth. I've never had that smooth of a tender ride.
Raymond might be a hit with the guests, but to be in the running for the Employee Award, he needs to impress the ship's officers in the next few days.
If you get chosen for these nominations, wow, I can't say anything about it. It's just wow.
When the contenders are announced, Captain Perrin and the senior crew have to choose a winner. A captain has to do much more than steering the ship. Today, he has a very special appointment at the altar.
When I came away to sea as a cadet, the last thing on earth I ever imagined myself doing was standing there renewing somebody's wedding vows. Sometimes I'm renewing a couple's vows after about 3-4 years, and I wonder which was the naughty one there, but yeah, none of my business. All I want to do is make them happy.
The ship caters for many special occasions and even has its own chapel. Today, Australian passengers Lynette and Peter will walk down the aisle to celebrate their golden wedding.
Sometimes it doesn't seem that long. Yeah, something we can both be pretty proud of.
My life wouldn't be a life if I didn't have Peter. And I just love him so much, I just couldn't imagine being without him. And I felt that right from the word go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here this evening for a very special reason, for Peter and Lynette to renew an everlasting commitment, your wedding vows first made 50 years ago. I renew my commitment to you as your husband.
I renew my commitment to you as your husband.
I renew my commitment to you as your wife.
I renew my commitment to you as your wife.
Now, as the master of Regal Princess, it now gives me great pleasure to say that I repronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think she deserves a kiss now.
It was beautiful. It was a lovely, lovely experience. And to have the captain do it was even more special.
Back of house, Timothy's own special moment has arrived. He's finally starting his new job.
Just need to load on the hairspray. This uniform's much better. The whites, passengers always they're like, "Whoa, you look good in your whites," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Even though he's just moving across the corridor, Timothy's been counting down the days.
Finally! It's exciting, right?
Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Are you happy?
Yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna work next to you. Just kidding, Tati, just kidding. We'll be super professional.
It's a cozy start, but Timothy's reputation for sailing close to the wind has followed him across the ship.
I think I might have to control him and Emma at times, but it will be fun. I'm really glad to have him here.
I like to have fun, but when there's work to be done, I'm like hardcore, so they'll notice. I'll prove. I'm not always the naughty one.
Timothy will have to live up to his promise, and in the next few days, he'll have to really earn his stripes. On Regal Princess, the crew were working under Dirk's watchful eye, ahead of the forthcoming staff awards.
Good morning, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. You well? Yeah. All right.
The competition is designed to keep spirits high, as the crew have to work every day for months at a time.
Good morning, coffee time.
Engineer Scott has been on board for just a few weeks, but already the workload is taking its toll.
I tell you what, a couple of days ago I was a little bit homesick. It hits you sometimes. It was my dad's 68th birthday, so I've got to kind of phone home, wish him a happy belated birthday and just kind of see what the family's up to, really.
But thousands of miles from home, video calling with Skype at sea isn't easy.
You're like a Mega Drive game, you're very pixelated. Hang on, you're breaking up. Yeah. Ma'am. Oh, just lost contact. Hello.
So how are you? Alright?
Too bad. So, happy belated birthday, Dad. 68. How does it feel? Oh no. It's gone again, hasn't it? Hello. This is a nightmare, this.
While the passengers enjoy a cocktail, awards hopeful Raymond is out on deck braving the elements.
We start at 5 to make sure that all designated areas are all clean. That's a normal daily routine for myself. Like, my body is already get used to it.
The prospect of winning the Employee Award is keeping everyone on their toes, in the faint hope they could be the chosen one.
This event is one of the biggest events on board. Even though everybody is working hard, if you win the Consummatos of the month, you win $500. It's a big money. It's a big bucket.
On the shore excursions desk, Timothy has to make good on his promise and show that he's up to the job.
Just want to make sure I put you on the right one.
His first test is to sort out a group booking with a complex itinerary.
It shouldn't take that long. Oh, you have a lot. All right, just give me 1 second, sorry. I think I forgot something.
Timothy, do you need help?
No, I'm good. Stop making me feel like I don't know what's going on here.
20 torn-up ticket stubs later, it's job done.
All right, I fixed her.
Thank you so much.
All right, see you later.
I think he's doing okay. He's kind of just getting on with it himself now, which is really good.
Australian? Yes. How you going? Yeah,
Thank you. I can hear him cracking a few giggles every now and then, so that's always a good sign. If he wasn't, I'd be a little bit worried.
While Timothy gets to grips with his new role, Scott's in the bar. But he's not kicking back with a pina colada just yet. He's on a mission to make a fix.
All the water they've had is that. That's all they've had for 2 months. That's just absolutely shocking. If I get this done, I'll be in the good books for sure.
After a couple of difficult weeks, it's a job that could get him noticed by his boss.
Very good.
Good job.
Ready, Pino?
All right.
Woo! We have water. Happy days. Well done, guys. I can now tell the HGM he's got water in his bar for the first time in about 2 months. So I'm happy, proper chuffed.
On the upper deck, the ship's most senior officers are gathering at the captain's table. They have to select a winner for the Employee of the Month title from a crew of more than 1,000.
If you don't mind, we could just go around the table who nominated whom. If you give us one sentence of why the person was nominated. So let's start with the first lady.
She has a very good interaction with the passengers. She's above the standard.
This gentleman actually found a bag which contained 1,315 euros.
He is just so bubbly with the passengers and chatting and smiley.
We had a medical emergency about a month ago and she translated throughout the night. Okay, no peeking.
The winner will be decided by a vote. To keep the result under wraps, it's a secret ballot.
Okay, thank you so much for your time and much appreciated. You have a wonderful day.
Guten Morgen.
After a shaky start on the desk, Timothy's been given a chance to prove himself on dispatch, sending passengers on their tours.
Well, this is my first dispatch, all by myself. I've been part of it before, but I just never had my own lounge.
But time is of the essence, and already there's a problem.
So that's -6, but did anybody else show up?
We might have lost 2 passengers.
Oh, okay then.
Where did he go?
Pedro!
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 Rapido, Pedro! Rapido! So this lady, she should have been gone off by now. She's going to get her husband, Pedro.
Luckily for Timothy, Pedro hasn't strayed far.
Pedro! You found him? Here we go. Can you come with me? Where were you? Were you sleeping in? Here you go. See you guys. Have a good day. I'm like a sheep herder, so you can call me like Joseph or something. Because I just bring my little sheep all around the ship. Have a good day.
It's the day of the staff award ceremony, and Dirk has ordered a banquet with all the trimmings.
The dolphin is coming out of the salad, it looks like.
Hundreds of crew have been selected to join the feast.
That's the best reward we can give them is nice food, I think. Food, time off, and internet. Very, very important on the important scale. Buffet is open, enjoy. Buon appetito.
As the hopefuls gather for the announcement, Dirk is keeping tight-lipped.
I already know who's winning, yeah, so I can prepare myself a little bit. But it's a top secret, so I can't tell anybody, otherwise I would have to kill them.
Just one person can take the award, and there's a friendly rivalry brewing.
I'm here to represent the technical team. It's a good vibe, you know. Nice food.
I would like to start, and I have the very top secret list here in my pocket. And let's have a look who has been rewarded. And now the drum roll. The drum roll. The moment everybody was waiting for. The consummate host of the month with a $500 cash award. Yes, I'm looking at you. Raymond, our consummate host of the month. So Herbert most of us. Raymond always exceeds. He goes above and beyond, and really, really, we all very much appreciate you, Raymond. Thank you for your great attitude.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to react, but smile. I'm so happy.
Congratulations.
I don't know how to describe it, but it's priceless.
Next time, the captain throws a huge party as the ship celebrates its first birthday.
Here we go. That's a big cake, isn't it?
Picky hotel manager Dirk gets shirty in the laundry.
They got damaged, I guess, no? If I don't like something, I will tell them straight in the face.
Dancer Dulcie can't wait for her boyfriend to visit.
She was so exciting. Few days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day.
And on tour in Russia, Timothy misplaces a couple of passengers.
Yes. Is there someone missing of your group?
Is there someone missing of your group?